Hey everyone, what's up? Strike here, and welcome to a Batman Arkham Origins Online mod video I did with the help of a great guy. His name is Jason Gretsch, I believe. That's how you pronounce his last name. I'm not too sure. If I'm wrong, I'll make an annotation saying that I'm wrong. But anyway, this is a video dedicated to him because he discovered a way to have single-player, free-roam, multiplayer map adventures in Arkham Origins Online. So basically, what you got to do is you got to get the a file from your single-player files of the game and put it into the multiplayer files. I'll make a tutorial and put it in the description later because I'm not exactly looking at it right now. But what you got to do is you got to basically you get a command console in for your multiplayer game, because there is one for single player, just not originally for multiplayer. But if you put one into multiplayer, there are all sorts of commands you can use to access really cool different things from the multiplayer things, like, you know, starting a match all on your lonesome, like, you know, start a chem plant, which will send you straight to the chemical plant, and you usually either spawn as a Joker guy or a Bane guy, or I'm sorry, a Joker guy or Batman, and in order to change to a Bane thug, you have to say change team, one word, change team, and then Bane, space Bane after that, you know. So change team, one word, and then Bane after that, and that's how you change your team to Bane. You can also change your team to the faction leaders by using a code switch to faction leader, which came in handy because what I was doing in order to get the supervillain, and I was waiting until the match had like 2 or 3 minutes left, and then the door would automatically activate. Then I would hit the console, type in reset time limit, and excuse me. It would reset your time limit so you could run around for the full 15 minutes as your superhero, or I mean supervillain of choice. You did have to be on one of the teams in order to play a faction leader. You couldn't just go to Joker from Bane's team. As you can see, I'm spawning as Batman, and you can win as Joker or Bane's team without using any cheats by just running around and capturing the control points and waiting for the other team's reinforcements to drop all the way. As a hero, you can't win at all. You can run around and get tons of XP by just placing scramblers, but you can't get any intimidation for your intimidation meter. And this is something I'm about to do right here, is BM Ragdoll, which just ragdolls your player. It doesn't have any purpose other than that. You could just sit there and be a ragdoll. But yeah, you can't win as a heroes, which is kind of a bummer. You can type in endgame hero, like endgame is all one word, and then hero after that, to win as a hero, but other than that, doesn't work. This is just my Arkham City Batman skin, because on PC I don't have Injustice or the Dark Knight skin unlocked, and that's probably what I would have worn had I had it unlocked. But I don't think there's any console cheats to unlock those skins, so yeah. You will also notice that it's a bit laggy because Fraps lags my games for some reason. But like I said, the only thing you can really do to earn XP here is to get control points with scramblers. And yeah, as hero. Oh, another thing is you can't play as Robin for some reason. As far as I know, you can use change team, one word, then Joker to change a Joker. Change team. I'm about to use stun, hit me, all one word, and then stun me, all one word. Actually does the hitting and stunning animations on you, and it actually takes away health. But anyway, you can't play as Robin for some reason because I have no idea why. There's no code for it as far as I know. You can change team by changing team, like say change team one word and then Joker to change into Joker, which I believe that's what I'm about to do. Unless it's not all one word. I can't see the preview I'm getting while I'm recording this.
Explosives headed your way.
It's not very big,
them before the thugs do.
so I can't actually tell what I'm actually doing on the preview, which sucks. But yes, I'm changing into Joker now. Anyway, you can also use Respawn Me to respawn, which just respawns you faster, so you don't have to wait. And you can use a code I'm about to use called Infinite Gadgets to access unlimited grenades, unlimited enhanced vision. It's not unlimited sprint. I tried to use unlimited sprint there, but it didn't actually work.
Grenade package incoming.
There's no unlimited
I made you captain, and now the heroes are after
surprise
you.
or deads or the
You.
blimps.
Bad for us.
But yeah, unlimited grenades, which is cool. And enhanced vision.
Eat frag.
But you can also use... I don't know what I'm about to do. I think I'm typing in play forever, maybe? No, ragdoll. Yeah, the ragdoll for the factions is kind of weird, because, you know, you get a gun stuck in your neck. But anyway. Another thing I should note is that, I don't know if I do it anytime soon. I don't think I do, but, you know, I'll save it for when I do get to that point. What I was about to say is actually another cheat, but I'm going to wait till I actually show it in the video. I think I'm about to use... No, I changed my team to Bane. Okay, yeah, you can change team to Bane. That's the only way I know of that you can actually play Bane in this, or like, you know, play the Bane's team in that. Like I said, you either spawn as Batman or Joker. You have to use a code to get to Bane's team, and I don't think there's any way you can play Robin. As far as I know, there could be, but as far as I know, there isn't. Yeah, see, I tried to use change team Robin. That doesn't work. Change team Batman doesn't work. Actually, change team Hero, change team Batman, and maybe even change team Robin, I think just cycles through all your different options, as far as I know. I'm still waiting to see if there's any cheat to use to change into Robin, which would be really, really useful. And I would actually like that very much, but as far as I know, there isn't one. Yeah, it just cycles you through back to Batman. Once again, yeah, my cape glitches for some reason when I glide. As far as I know, there's no way to get to Robin, and like I said, all you can do as Batman is run around and play scramblers to get XP. Unless you cheat and use a cheat to add XP, but I'll get to that later. And Batman also runs pretty fast once you respawn as Batman in this for some reason. Not sure why. What am I using here? Am I changing into... I believe I might be changing it back to Bane's team. I can't tell. Ugh, I hate this. The preview for the video isn't that big. Yes, I'm changing into Bane. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to change into Bane himself. There are two different methods of accessing the supervillains, and that's, I believe, by typing switch to faction leader, I believe is the code. You type that in, and you'll respawn as Bane or Joker, which is interesting because you can't actually spawn as Joker or Bane. You have to access the doors, and once you die as Joker or Bane, you can't respawn, which is kind of a bummer, but, you know, it makes sense. I think I'm just trying random crap here, but eventually... No, I think what I'm doing... Toggling the HUD, maybe? I don't know. Because toggling the HUD just takes away all the different stuff on your screen, and I can't tell what I'm doing. Yeah, toggle HUD. Oh yeah, adding XP. You can add however much XP you want, and when you're a faction, like, or an elite, like Joker or Bane Thug, it'll give you a kill message. But as a hero, it just adds the points to your XP, which is cool. You can actually use a code to give you enough XP to level up to a certain level you want to get to, but for some reason on my Bane faction it doesn't work. It says I level up, and I do have actually some achievements from like ranking up as Bane in multiplayer, but it hasn't actually happened yet because it's glitched, I believe. As you can see, yeah, it just gave me enough to level up to level 30. It claims I'm a level 1, but Yeah, it's glitched once again. I have all this stuff. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you spawn or die. As far as I can tell, when you become Bane. And this is me. For some reason, I spawned here as Bane, and I'm stuck. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to use a code called teleport. And all you got to do is type in teleport in there, and it'll teleport you randomly. And it teleported me on top of this pipe, and it actually saved me from having to reset the map, which you can also do by, like, typing in restart level
Your
or something.
performance has designated you as a priority target for our enemies.
Bane will still talk
Watch
through
your
the
back.
communications. You can toggle the HUD so you can get a better look at Bane, because Bane's head is usually cut off by the reinforcement meter. And here I'm just kind of trying to destroy the scrambler. I don't know why, but it didn't blow up that first time. And I'm trying to punch it by using X. It doesn't work. I've seen people do it before, but I couldn't get it to work here, so I just blow it up.
Capturing this control point.
I'm about to toggle the HUD here soon, I think. But really, the only thing you can do with supervillains is run around and practice, like, avoiding gargoyles and stuff. I'm about to switch over to show you the other way you can access the faction leader. By typing in a code play forever, it stops the time limit, and it activates a door. Now, it doesn't show what door it is, but luckily it's just this one that I spawned right next to, so I got lucky there. And now you're the Joker, 2 supervillains in one lobby thing, even though it's a private cheating lobby. But basically, as Joker, you can run around and shoot nothing. There's nothing to really do except for capture control points with him. Same thing with Bane. You can't get any XP other than running around capturing control points. And if you've already played a hero and played scramblers, then you can get XP for destroying the scramblers. But other than that, there's nothing. Nothing to do but run around as Joker and pretend like there are heroes above me, I guess.
Just missed.
I will mention that Joker is actually glitched on my Xbox 360 version. For some reason, the reticles won't light up when I'm playing him, but it's kind of a weird thing. Like, it won't allow me to kill anyone with his guns. So I have that problem with Joker in my multiplayer game on Xbox 360, but on PC he's fine. PC, I just have a problem killing people while they're, like, you know, running around, because if they're, like, evading and stuff, then it makes it harder because they and my computer lags just a little bit on multiplayer. Not too bad, but it's still kind of weird. One thing I would like to do eventually is get maybe someone who would who has this, like, mod going for him, and maybe test it out with another person in a private match. And my reticle lit up red there. That was kind of intimidating when that happened, because I was like, wait, someone in here? But obviously there isn't. But I would like to do this, try like using these cheats with someone else in a lobby. That would be kind of interesting. I don't recommend actually using them in a lobby, because you're basically cheating, and that's not very fair. But just to test stuff out and see what stuff is like, I think it'd be kind of interesting. I'd like to do that sometime. Might be sending out invites. And of course, I have Batman Arkham Origins on Steam, so you know. But yeah, running around as Joker is kind of boring. Eventually, I do change back to Bane, and I respawn as Bane. I try to end the game as Bane, but it doesn't allow me to. And what ends up happening is Bane just kind of... Well, what I end up having to do is I restart the level, add enough XP to level up to level 30, and then I whatchamacallit, I end the game and I win, and it gives me the XP. One thing that sucks, though, is that when you end the game, and you'll see it here when it happens, but when you end the game and it gives you your XP, especially on my Bane, it doesn't give me my points for being, you know, Bane or whatever. I just kill myself to make myself Bane. One thing that you'll notice when it happens is it doesn't give me Arkham credits, like the credits. I don't think it does, at least. If it does, it doesn't show it happen. But, it doesn't give me a whole lot either. Now I'm Bane again, and I spawned near the same place I did when I got stuck, but I guess I'm fine. As you can see, I tried to end the game here and it doesn't work. But what happens is that since I'm the only one there, it doesn't actually end up going to the hero select. So I'm kind of stuck. It kind of sucks. But anyway, like I was saying, I'd like to do get maybe 1 or 2 other people into a private lobby just for the purpose of testing stuff out, and see if I can get Robin in here, because as far as I know, there's no code for Robin, and it sucks. I want to play Robin in here just to see what it's like. I mean, not that you can really do anything, but you know, free roam as almost every character in multiplayer except for Robin. And that's kind of funny because Robin is not my favorite in multiplayer. He's not bad. I mean, he's better than playing an elite because you're a hero, obviously. But on my end, at least, he dies easy, in multiplayer matches, because of the way he does inverted takedowns. And some people, I see people all the time drop down as Robin and get shot at, but they whip out their shield at the last second. And when I try to do that, I'm dead before I can even get my shield out, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know. The zip kick I'm getting used to, though. That's good. And I'm trying to run around and capture control points so that I'll have the dominant amount of control points, I guess, so I can try and win this. But I think I took out too many control points as the Joker elite, and I wasn't able to win the game. It still gave me XP for winning a match, but it didn't actually do anything. See, it just gives me 1,000 XP or whatever. It doesn't do anything other than that, so I think I just end it or restart the level. No. I died. And that took out the reinforcement, so that's not good. But I think that's kind of cool how you can just access the elites. I always like that. I try to do it again, but it doesn't work, so I do end up having to restart the level. And I know I've said that several times, but yeah. Yeah, see, it just gives me 1,000 XP, and then I'm just like, you know what, that sucks.
I made you captain. Don't disappoint me. If the heroes get you, it'll cost us.
Capturing control points does a whole lot of damage if you have the dominant, the biggest amount of control points, especially if you have all of them captured. You can definitely win a lot faster. That's something I think a lot of people ignore, is they just try to kill people.
This chemical plant
Don't get a
has been
chance to
converted to
take out control
mass-produced
points.
venom, and now both Joker and
Probably
Bane are trying
should have
to
just
steal
started
it.
a different level
Stop them,
if this
or
was my
Gotham
goal.
will go up in flames.
I just wanted to show that you could restart the game, but you know, I probably should have showed a different level, because the only other level I show is the funhouse later on. And, you don't actually get a good look at what else. I mean, they're the same maps. It's not like the maps are any different from the actual multiplayer maps, but you know, it's just the whole different stuff. Now, there's a ton of commands that I don't know what they do. I don't know what I could do with them, but I'm sure eventually I'll figure them out, and I'll maybe make a sequel video. I might even just make a video of just me running around and dilly-dallying and showing off some stuff you can do. I think I got, no, not yet. Actually, when this video ends, it just kind of dies. So, the game crashes at the end, by the way. This is all going in post. That's what happens when you win, by the way. If you actually do it when you're the faction leader, like Bane or Joker, it will actually just show up nothing. It just shows up an empty winning thing where all the guys are standing. It just shows up Joker wins or Bane wins, and no one is standing there because you're the only one in the lobby and you're Bane, so you can't be there. Even though when you're Bane on a normal match, it would show up your character, but anyway. think I do restart it so I can get out of there. Okay, I'm Joker, so I'm exiting. And we're gonna go back to the main menu, and I'm gonna show you. It says that I leveled up as Bane, but I actually don't. My Bane is glitched with this whole thing. I don't understand it. If you were paying attention there, you actually saw Oswald Cobblepot for a couple seconds. I don't know why, but he keeps popping up like that. And all my stuff is locked. It says it's new, like it says it's unlocked as if it's like new, like you just unlocked it, but it's locked. It sucks. I can't figure it out. I've tried the add XP cheat for Bane over and over again, and it keeps telling me that, oh, you leveled up, blah 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 blah. But when it shows up, like me getting all my points, it doesn't show up. It go past level 1, so it doesn't do anything other than that, which sucks. But once again, I'm just going through all my stuff and showing that the Bane stuff glitches it out. Still trying to figure out the Robin thing, but you know. And once again, I do not condone using these cheats in an actual lobby. I don't know if they'll even work, but if they do, I would not recommend doing it because you could probably... I don't know if Steam will actually ban you for using stuff like this. I mean, if they don't, that's kind of not good, but I'm sure they wouldn't hesitate if it's an actual thing. That's the thing, though. I don't know if they'll actually do it, but if they don't, it kind of sucks. But anyway, we're going to jump into Joker's Funhouse here.
Well, they've rumbled a little poison brouhaha fun fair. Let's take them for a ride. Defend it with your lives.
And we're going to just switch over to, what's his face, Batman. And we're going to screw around as Batman. And I will show you some cool things like... Oh no, I'm changing to Bane. Yeah, see, a change team to hero will always cycle you through the different factions for some reason, and I'm not sure why. It doesn't just give you straight to Batman, and if by typing in like change team Batman, it doesn't automatically make you Batman. Change team Robin doesn't automatically make you Robin. It doesn't work. I think I used the cheat. I tried to use change team overall though. I think that's what happened. And my speakers are being jerks. Once again, my cape is always glitched on this for some reason. I'm not sure why. It just is. Points kind of fling up. I'm sure if I used the Brightest Day Batman, it wouldn't happen like that. But I don't know what skin or what cheats I actually use here. I think I might use... Oh, I use a ghost cheat, which is really cool. If you use, if you're using a controller, LT and RT will move you up and down, but you can also use the analog sticks to move around, up and down too. So that's kind of cool.
They're delivering grenades your way.
I just kind of see how high I can get, and actually later, I was trying to go up the sky, like on top of the skybox, and it doesn't actually happen, but it does later, and you'll see it. It's kind of weird. As you can see, that's how high I can get. As you can see, the surrounding 2D. The surrounding area of this map is 2D, like the city parts, and there's also a bridge in the background. I don't know if you saw that, but I don't know if that's supposed to be the bridge from Arkham Origins. It's down there, but it doesn't really look like it. It also kind of looks like the Arkham Asylum bridge, but I'm not really sure where it's supposed to be in Gotham. So, and you're not really supposed to be able to tell either. And there's some like tents down there, circus tents. Some sort of weird like sunrise thing going on down there. I think that's for the Ferris wheel. And there's no way, I figured it out later, but I couldn't figure out how to, you know, change back, or to disable ghost mode. So I'm just kind of just typing in respawn me or whatever to respawn. I think I had try... I don't know what I'm doing, actually. I think I do respawn me, and it respawns me. detective mode. Doesn't really, you can't really see anything in detective mode. I move down a bit. I move back up a bit. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just go. Type in something else. Hurry up. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm just kind of looking around the map. I think I do stun me later and it does something different, but I do it and it actually hurts me, so you can hear the heartbeat, which means you're hurt. I just hit respawn me at this point. Just like, get me out of here. Eventually, I think. Maybe I even change team. I don't even know what I do. I'm taking too long to do something. I'm pretty sure originally I was explaining something, but I don't know why my audio hasn't been recording with fraps. It's kind of sucky that way. If I gotta do it or not. Am I changing team or respawning? What am I doing? Hurry up. Well, I eventually do something, I assume. I could... Anything. Is anything gonna happen? Hurry up. There we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I was toying with the hero meter thing. I forgot about this. Yeah, you can edit, I guess, how many heroes and how many Jokers and how many Banes are actually, like, in a lobby, but it just shows up that ring, the hero lottery thing, and it's just kind of like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But later you'll see what the outcome of it is. It doesn't actually do anything, it looks like, at first, but when you check later, it'll show something weird. Now, I think I just kind of glide around here at this point. Just like, yeah, I was up there, glide around with my screwed up cape. Glide around all fast like. I do toy around with some stuff later, like, grapple press, grapple you, hang from ledge, will just hang you on the ledge. And that's when I start using the ghost cheat again. Here I'm just running around. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, that hero lottery thing, you'll see what it does in a few seconds. It's actually kind of weird. I'm not sure if it was used to, like, edit the amount of players that you could have in a single lobby, but it looks like it could be something that you could use to do that if you wanted to. I don't know if you can actually mod it to the point where you can change the amount of players in a single lobby, but it would be kind of cool. Basically what happens is it adds to the amount of players that are actually in the game. You don't actually see any players in the game, but I think it's right around here. I click the select button or whatever it is to look at my score because I add XP or whatever. And I'm toying with that hero wheel thing again, I think. I can't really tell once again because my preview for the narration isn't very big. So, yeah, I think I tore around with the hero wheel here. Yeah. And see, it's just the same thing, 4 versus 4 on the hero wheel. It doesn't even actually show up the results, it just spins. And it's like, bye, we're done. Click A to get rid of it. And then I kind of exit out of this, I guess. And it shows up like different display things. I want to know if there's a way to toggle through like the things, Batman things, like, oh, this one looks tougher than the rest or whatever. But as you can see, it adds to the players on the list, and there's just a ton of heroes and a ton of Batman and Robins, a ton of Joker guys, a ton of Bane guys. Of course, none of them are actually in the lobby. There's no like random floating Batman and Robins all over the place. That's a lot of people to have in a single lobby, and I don't know if you could actually edit the amount of players with that thing, but that's insanely cool. maps would not be able to hold this many players. I think that's why they went with the amount that they had, because they didn't want it to be overcrowded, all those different players, but just kind of screwing around here on the map. I do eventually use the no clip again. For now I'm just running around on the roller coaster tracks. Eventually I do use the ghost again. Yeah, I still can't do that hero wheel thing. That's what it does, it just adds more players to your player list. And yeah, when the more you do it, whatever number you add, it adds that number to it. And then if you add like 10 Batman first, then you add 5 Batman, you'll see it restart. It'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's kind of an interesting little tidbit fact thing. Factoid. I don't know what I'm typing in here, I can't tell. Again. I'm doing the hero wheel again. I don't think I even checked to see if it added more people. I just kind of went and tried to adjust the speed and all that stuff. And it's still going. Anyway, I just toy around with some other. There's another code I didn't even show called spam batarangs, where all Batman does is throw batarangs. You can glide and run around, but while like the thing is reloading, but once that Batarang thing refills, he just starts spamming his Batarangs, because that's what it does. The only thing you can do to stop it, I think, is by respawning. I just teleported there for no reason. Yeah, I do show up to grapple. Grapple press, that is the code, and it grapples. And then I'll just grapple away. And I do hang from vantage or something like that. I can't tell what it is. You'll see it on the console there. But he just hangs. And then I type in ghost again, and he, I'm trying to screw the camera, I think, right here. But, I try the ghost, cheat again, and I start flying. See, I'm just typing in random stuff, I think. I can't figure anything out that actually works, so you'll see me just go, hey, you know what, screw it, I'm flying. If it ever happens, I type in ghost, and I'm just like, bye, I'm going away, hurry up. There we go. Yeah, I ghosted while I was hanging from the ledge, so Batman's doing this like Spider-Man type pose while he's flying up. I do fix it though, you'll see he'll fix it. And it's funny. I still thought this was kind of funny, just floating upward as Batman. I do go to the top of the map here, you'll see there's some sort of weird wreckage outside of his, place, and I was kind of questioning if it was like a junkyard or something, but I exit the skybox. Yep, outside the skybox now. And I type in something. I don't know if it was a hit me, or if it was a stun me, or something. And there's a door active. But I type in something and it takes me off of the vantage point hanging thingy.
Someone's inbound. Someone important.
I tried to ragdoll, then I tried to use the stun or hit me or whatever it was. And it works. And it stops me from ghosting, and it stops me from hanging from the vantage point. And as you can see, there's the bridge again. And I try to run around. I crouched and I was like, oh cool, I can screw around up here. But I don't think I was even moving when I was trying to run. It looked like I kind of was barely, but... And then I accidentally jumped off here somehow. and I tried to dive bomb, and it did this weird horizontal dive bomb, and I fell through the map because I was still ghosting technically, so it didn't stop me from ghosting. Then I think I switch over to Joker. I switch over to someone in an attempt to get the door, but I think I was typing in stuff too fast, so I'm like, you know what, respawn me. And I think I tried to like change or something, and right here my game freezes, which sucks. And yeah, I can't figure it out. So that was basically the free roam Arkham Origins multiplayer mod. What you're seeing right now is actually Xbox Xbox multiplayer, but what ended up happening was my game crashed. I will probably be uploading more stuff for this, you know, little game, but that was it for now. I just wanted to show off the free roam. Again, thanks to Jason, the guy who showed me this whole thing even existed. It was so cool to see a free roam multiplayer thing going on, and I'm so lucky to have played it. It's actually pretty fun, you know, just screwing around on the map, and just getting a chance to toy around with some of the things. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now.
Nice work, Master Bruce. Blackgate Prison is secure. Now come on home.